back on the road again to Cincinnati, Ohio for a trip to see one of our longtime clients. Quick travel hack for everyone. I would highly recommend that if you're traveling for work, you get an Admiral's Club Pass, whatever airline you fly. It's game-changing stuff. So one thing that people don't know about SDP Solutions is that we are actually a really high-touch consulting business where we help clients not just with their software needs, but we're actually going on site and spending time with them in person. We actually spend the time sitting with users at their desk, watching, learning. You really can only do that when you're in their environment. You could do a Zoom meeting all you want, but if you're not doing it face-to-face, really struggle. So today I'm off to Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm going to visit a longtime client of ours, Fifth Third Bank. We spend 2 days with them. We'll be sitting on site, again, with the users, watching them use the software, watching them be on the phone, listening to people on the phones, understand the culture, types of things, again, you can't get on from a Zoom meeting. So anyways, wanted to record for everyone a couple of key parts of this trip so that you guys can see a little bit behind the scenes as to what all goes into a client visit as we travel the world. Again, I spent 100,000 miles 1 year traveling around when I worked for the software company. We also, by the way, we're doing the Seeker Shop as well for this client. Again, a longtime client of ours, and we keep our finger on the pulse to make sure that everything we've set up is working the way that we expect, and if not, what are those gaps and how can we fix it? So anyways, we're about to take off. See you guys on the next part. One of the things I love about recording in the airport is I have my selfie stick here, and I think everyone thinks that I'm a professional YouTuber, and they're all trying to check out, see who I am. Everyone I walk by is kind of looking at me, a little funny. So yeah, maybe I am a famous YouTuber. They don't know. They go look me up. SDP, baby. The other convenient thing for me is that I live no more than about 12 minutes from the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. From Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, you can pretty much fly anywhere you want. What's really nice is leaving on a Sunday afternoon, get out there with the client, getting ready for a big Monday or Tuesday meeting. Anyways, it's really nice being here in the heart of the country where there's flights anywhere we want. Another travel hack that I like to do is to use an app called Swarm. It used to be called Foursquare back in the day. And what I like to do with this app is that I use it to track the airports that I've been to. I like to see when's the last time I was at somewhere, how many times I've been there, and as I look back on that app, even though I haven't used it in years, what I liked when I went back and looked, Cincinnati Airport here, I've been here 8 times since 2016. I haven't been here since 2018, so I used to come here quite a bit. And I used to come here to see clients and then go see other locations like in Providence. So I would like connect out of Philadelphia and Charlotte and all kinds of stuff from there. So I'm here now. I'm waiting for my guy, Mike Peronto, to get here as we go on site with our client. Waiting for him to fly in from Chicago. And we'll check in with later as we get the rental car and head over to the Airbnb. So one of the benefits I have of living in Dallas-Fort Worth is that I have direct flights to most places that I go. Very rare that I have to do a connecting flight. I can usually avoid it with American Airlines, but I have employees of mine, such as Mike, who lives in Syracuse, New York. And Syracuse to Cincinnati is not really a direct flight, but good news is he was in Chicago, wasn't delayed too much, and I'm sitting here waiting at the gate for him. We'll see his plane pull up. I'm here to give him the special treatment to make sure that he feels welcome coming to Cincinnati with me after we've done some trips to New York, and we were in Charlotte together, and about every quarter him and I will get together, or team members of mine will get on the team, or we'll get on a flight and go see a client and spend time again with them face to face. There's nothing more valuable than spending that time face to face with the client and actually sitting with the user. I think it goes a long way, obviously with the executive team. It's going to go a long way with the users as well, and those that are using the system, they're going to believe in it a little bit more when they know that someone from that software service came and actually sat with them, and they're not just somewhere across the country. So we're here waiting for Mike's flight to get in, so check back with you soon. I got some updated information from when we had our delay in Dallas. We had a slight delay, and it was because someone, whenever they signed the date, they had signed it 8/5 and today is 8/6. Or I guess it was, they meant to maybe put a 6, but it looked like a 5, and so the pilot could not sign off until they knew that it was truly a 6. So we were delayed about 15 minutes, 20 minutes waiting for them to get confirmation that the date was actually supposed to be August 6th, not August 5th. So it's one of those things. It's like, hey, man, I appreciate you being diligent and making sure that, things are the way they're supposed to be. But, man, 20 minutes delay for just a slight error like that, kind of tough to swallow. But end of the day, we're good. Mike was delayed about an hour, so we're just sitting here now waiting for him.
What's up, everybody?
So the way that I judge my cities that I go to, as far as understanding how big the city might be, I always look at how many sports teams they have. So for example, Dallas has NHL, NFL, Major League Baseball, and NBA, so that's a pretty big town. Chicago, LA, they have multiple teams, so they have like the Rams and the Chargers now. You have Chicago White Sox, Chicago Cubs. I always think about towns like that. So Cincinnati, they have baseball, and they have football, they have NHL, they have basketball. So I always think a small town. However, this airport, holy crap, it's huge. Huge for a small town, if you will, for having only 2 sports. So anyways, we're walking through Cincinnati Airport, CVG. It's actually I learned over the time, it's a big shipping hub for, I know DHL, maybe FedEx, maybe as well, UPS. A lot of shipping hub here essentially in the United States. So get to pick any car. I always like to find a car that I might want someday. See what it was like. That's how I actually found my Ford Explorer that I drive now. I rented it one time, fell in love with the car. So I don't know. We do this white thing right here. Yeah, let's do this white guy right here. What is this? If I could do that, well, maybe I'll fall in love. You never know. Let's do it. Wish us luck.
Yep, hopefully we make it.
Long drive over to the house there. All right, we'll see y'all. Getting video for my video of us ironing our clothes in the kitchen.
There we go.
Thank you. Woo. So the travel hack for today is when you're the boss, you make the other guys carry your luggage. Thanks, Mike. Cruising, chilling back here. All right, so as we wrap up our trip to a client, this is the day in the life of a client visit with SDP Solutions, and really the value we bring when working with clients. It's not just the consulting you're going to see on TV, a consultant that goes out and talks high level about big things, but like we're actually digging in, spending time with people at their desk. Mike, when we sat with how many people?
Oh gosh, like at least 7 or 8.
Several people at their desk in their sales role, understanding kind of their pain points and challenges and kind of the things that they do. What were your thoughts about this visit itself?
Every visit, that we go on, it's very, very insightful. This one that we went on, we really learned a lot about this customer's business. We got to see all the systems that they use and really make some great recommendations even while we were on site.
Yeah, there was one moment where we're sitting there saying, wait a second, this is actually like what it looks like when there was a custom thing that we had built. This is actually what it looks like at their desk. And not knowing maybe the size of their screen and understanding like the size of the browser and like how all the other systems are using. And so we had to adjust a couple things to really get it into a spot where, it's actually going to be impactful. Anyways, we had some great meetings, met some great people here in Cincinnati, and we're both on our way back to our respective homes. Mike unfortunately lives in Syracuse and has the connecting flight through, he's going back through Washington, D.C., and I'm going direct through Dallas, so sorry, Mike.
That's all right.
So, all right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us for this little trip of client visit life as we work here at SDP with all of our amazing clients. So, talk to you guys later. Have a good day.